live on Adobe Radio, The Brett Davern Show.
I learned a new chord.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's always fun. What is it?
A minor.
That sounds like a minor.
Yeah.
We got some fan requests.
Are we still doing that?
We are, but we didn't get very many, so we're not going to do it today. But we got a lot of In Sync.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I will take you in my arms, hold you right where you hold on. Belong. I don't know. Wait. Till the day. Oh whoa.
Oh.
Till the day my life is through, as I promise you. That's In Sync, right?
I think so. I think everyone requested it so that you would sing it.
Well, I'm sorry for the mistake in the middle.
Sometimes the covers are better. It's the Brett Davern Show! Brought to you by Adobe Radio in partnership with Nice Guy Digital. And recorded live in beautiful North Hollywood, California. On today's episode, we don't really have too much of a plan. We're going to read some fan mail. And we're going to see where we go. I'm excited. Now let's get to the guy who's graduated high school 3 times.
That's me.
Your new best friend.
Yep.
Brett Davern!
Listen up, everybody. This is our show. Thank you for joining us live on Adobe Radio or subscribing on YouTube, TuneIn, iTunes, or wherever you get your podcasts. Also, thank you for helping spread the word about our show. You guys are awesome. For every new follower you bring to this show, a Dan Brink gets his wings. I have no idea what that means. If you want to shout out a friend, shout at us or with us, you can call the show anytime, 1-888-99-ADOBE. The email for the show is bdsfans@adobe.com, or if you want to join the conversation instantly, you just enter bdsfans@adobe.com into your text messaging where you normally put someone's phone number. Then you just compose your text, press send, and it ends up on this iPad in front of me. What a time we're living in, people. So go ahead and enter the address, bdsfans@idobi.com. Maybe this morning you should send in the picture of... The picture of...
The thinking face.
The thinking face. The hand-on-chin thinking face.
Which is...
Because... Oh, yeah, go ahead.
It's the sign for lesbian.
That's what I was going to say, too.
It's an L on the chin.
You took the words right out of my mouth, Katie. That's exactly what I was going to say.
Every time I see that emoji, I think,
Are you in my head?
Lesbians.
Are you in my head right now? That's exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm always thinking about lesbians.
I see. Yes.
All right, lots of big show to get to today. Before we get to all of that, though, hello, Boy Wonder.
You called it a picture. It's an emoji.
That's an old man alert right there.
Hello, Matadocious.
Good morning, Brett.
And Katie LeClaire.
Today is International Dog Biscuit Appreciation Day. Did you just see what just happened? It didn't happen again. What?
What is happening? Are you getting text messages? Who's getting text messages? What is that?
Not me.
It's not. It's
Whose
your
phone is
computer,
that?
Maybe.
What's happening?
Okay, that was the weirdest thing that's ever happened. You dinged. You did the
I
ding
know.
signal, and so then
I
the text
moved my
message went
finger
off
in
twice.
the air like a downbeat to give Katie the downbeat for starting the music, and someone's phone went ding, and then I did it again, and nothing happened, and then I did it again, and it went ding again, and it was as if I had magic powers for a couple of seconds. That was pretty strange.
So you don't have magic powers?
Not that I know of, but maybe we've just discovered something. This is Spirit of the Radio by Rush. We'll be back with the rest of the show after this.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching on YouTube or listening to the podcast version of The Brett Davern Show. If you were listening live on Adobe Radio, you'd be hearing real music right now, instead of this message and whatever song this is. Sometimes the rules just won't let us play real music on YouTube or the podcast. It's not a big deal. Just putting it out there. Back with more show in a second.
Adobe Radio. Got something to say? Send Brett a text right now with iMessage. Text message BDS fans at adobe.com. You're listening to The Brett Davern Show.
3 simple words. You've got mail.
Dear Brett, I have a bone to pick with you, my friend.
Uh-oh.
While listening last night to the YouTube video from yesterday's show, you said something that I just need to defend. I'm from the last suburb east of Kansas City, and your comment about nothing delicious in Kansas City is so completely wrong. As seen below, Kansas City has nationally ranked barbecue. Therefore, there is delicious food in Kansas City. I still love you, but I'm not happy with this comment. LOL. Sincerely, Ashley.
That was a YouTube comment?
No, this email. If you want to email the show, email us anytime. bdsfans@adobe.com. I read them all while laying in bed, shirtless.
Oh.
And then I respond sometimes from my iPhone.
Shirtless?
And the reply says, sent from Brett's iPhone. That's how you know it's real.
You should add shirtless to the bottom of that signature. Send
Well, I don't
shirtless.
I don't want
from
to
Brett's
intimidate
iPhone.
anybody out there, Katie.
Oh.
All right, Ashley. I responded to Ashley
Yeah?
yesterday.
What'd you say?
It wasn't at night. It was like in the evening. But I responded.
Yeah.
I was not yet shirtless.
Oh, okay.
But I responded and I said, Ashley, you'll have to listen to the show for my response. And
What's your response?
Well, here it is. Get ready.
Yep.
Yeah, but still.
That's a good response.
It's my response. It works for everything.
Yeah.
You can be wrong about everything and then just go, well, yeah, but still.
But I don't think you're wrong, though.
Here's the thing, Ashley. I did say there's nothing delicious in Kansas City, but then I modified it by saying Kansas City style barbecue, not my type of barbecue. You can take your national rankings and get out of here as far as I'm concerned.
You did
I
say
like
that.
dry rub. I want to put the sauce on myself. Kansas City, they slather all that sweet sauce all over. It's all sticky. Also, if you're trying it at home, it sticks to your grill. It's a mess.
And you're under your nails?
Yeah. Ugh. Not to mention, I don't like that thing where when I'm eating something, I got to take every bite, I got to find a wet nap and
Yeah.
like all that. No way.
Then you get the
I just
flavor
want
of the wet nap?
Yeah. I mean, also, like, here's the thing, too. Kansas City, you posers. Make some good barbecue that you don't have to slather in sauce. See, it is my sneaking suspicion that the sauce is covering up for some shoddy barbecue. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
Other places in the country, they just do
Texas.
it dry, give it to you.
Yep.
You have a bite without the sauce, and you go, "Oh, this
delicious.
this might not even need sauce."
Correct.
Kansas City barbecue, they're dunking them in the sauce and everything. And this radio host has a suspicion that it's because it's not that good in the first place. You know, it's like if you go to a restaurant, you order a steak, and then you also ask for some A1 sauce.
Yeah.
It's not a great steak place, probably.
No.
Or you're not someone I want to hang out with.
That's part of it, too.
Yeah.
If you have to have too much condiments on any food, if you have to like a
Yeah.
huge amount of condiment, it's not good.
Totally true. Totally true.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, if we go, look, if you go up to like, some diner or something that's like not, like just like it's good, but it's like a greasy spoon. Like it's not like
nothing
a
right home
steakhouse, not
Yeah.
like Morton's or Ruth's Chris or one of those hoity-toity steak places. You know. And you order a steak, and it's it's not going to be great, but maybe that's just what you want. And you want to put a little A1 on it or whatever. I'm fine with that. Sometimes like on sets, you're doing a job, they'll have a steak day, and the guy overcooks it a little bit. You throw a little A1 on there, just give it a little flavor. I'm fine with you. It's all right. We don't have any beef.
Sure.
But if we go to a nice place, where it's an expensive place, where they like really care and they maybe like dry age the meat and all that kind of stuff, and you want to throw sauce all over it,
Feh.
Get out of my life.
Also, don't order it well done. Don't do that to yourself.
Never. Not
Or the
even
chef.
medium well. No. Just medium. Medium is the most cooked you ever want your steak.
The most.
Yeah.
Sometimes
that's
a
the
medium
maximum.
rare, too. Yeah, medium rare.
Oh, no. Listen.
But medium is the most.
Yeah. Medium is my cutoff for you.
Yeah.
As a friend. I cannot be friends with anyone who goes medium well.
Yeah.
Or especially well done. Well done. I might choke you out with my cloth napkin while sitting there.
Yeah. And not feel bad about it. And then eat your own steak.
Medium well, I'm going to judge you for the rest of your life, but we might still be able to do some business deals. Medium.
Not friendly, but business.
Yeah, business. Exactly. Yeah. Not personal, it's just business.
Right.
Medium, fine.
We can
It's okay.
hang out.
I'm still going to kind of look at you sideways, but that's all right. We can still hang out.
Okay.
That's right. Now, medium rare, now no problems at all.
Potential best friend.
That's right. And then rare, I'm now impressed. You know what I mean? Now, if I'm sitting across from you and they say, how would you like that done? Madam or sir or they. As I've now been educated. And the person, is it okay? Even if it's they, I can say person, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm not trying to be, I really don't know.
I think so,
I'm
yeah.
like legitimately asking. Okay, anyway. And they say rare. Now I just sit back in my chair and I go, wow.
Oh.
This person's a
Look at
heavy
you.
hitter. Like this person.
A little blue on the inside?
Wow. Like, woo. Guts. Like just a big brass pair of.
Cold in the middle.
Or maybe not, actually. What?
Huh?
We were both saying things at the same time, I think.
In Canada, they will not serve you a rare hamburger.
Well, that makes sense.
It does, but it kind of blew my mind when I discovered that.
Now, hold on. Here's the thing, though. Let me make this perfectly clear for everybody out there. I'm only talking about steak.
Yeah.
Hamburger, medium well. Fine with me.
Really?
Oh yeah, because hamburger, it's ground beef. It's all the beefs ground up together. That's why it's a
All
little
the
more
beefs?
dangerous. Yeah, all the cows. They're sorry, everybody out there, but they all get mixed together, and that's why it's a little more dangerous because you're getting meat from everywhere. A steak, that's just one. That's just
One cut.
yeah, right off the old thing there. So it's you're a little safer.
Mm-hmm.
The ground beef, a burger. I go to a burger joint. How would you like that cooked? Medium well. Yeah, that's fine. If it's a fancier burger place or I've been there before, medium.
Or if you've been there before, okay.
Yeah, but not rare. Don't go rare. Even medium rare on your burger. That's,
Little sketch?
well, could be.
Yeah.
Could be. Anyway, Ashley, I hope you hear what I'm really saying, which is this guy's not into any KC barbecue. No thanks. I think I've answered the question.
Seems like you have.
I had
It's
a
all
fr-
about Texas barbecue.
I had a cousin.
That's
that
what
works-
I'm hearing.
Cousin worked at a really high end restaurant. He said anyone who came in and ordered their meat well done, they would just find like the worst cut of meat in the drawer and give it to them because they're like, this person doesn't actually care
Yeah.
about their food, so why should we? Not like they would, they wouldn't spit on it or anything like that. They would just be like, this piece has a little more, gristle in it or whatever. I will just give that one to them because they don't care. A guy who does care. Sturgill Simpson. This is a great
Got
song.
good taste.
This song is an absolute banger.
It sure is.
This song's amazing.
Horn section.
Horn section. There's a piano solo in
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Oh. Cowboy Jesus. Turn up your radios, everybody. This is Sturgill Simpson. Called Arms.
Thank you for watching on YouTube or for listening to the podcast version of our show. We love you. If you were listening live on Adobe Radio, you'd be hearing real music right now instead of this message. Sometimes rules don't allow us to play that kind of stuff on YouTube or on the podcast. Just putting it out there. Back with more show in a few seconds.
You're listening to The Brett Davern Show with that other guy from that one show on MTV. Yeah, you know, Brett Davern on Adobe Radio.
Oh, yeah. That song's amazing.
It cooks.
Woo-wee. Oh, what he says there, he ends the song. There's just that like awesome guitar solo. That should be their encore song, their closer, because you can hear at the end when it like kind of winds down and the horns blowing, you can just hear him being like, "Thank you, LA," and like leaving the stage and just leaving the stage burned to the ground. You know what I mean? Oh man, the song's great. But right there at the end, after the solo, he's talking about like, well, first of all, the whole song is like the lyrics are great. You should look them up sometime, everybody. But he comes back to the microphone and you can hear him. He says BS. Well, he says the real word, but YouTube doesn't let us curse anymore. So BS on the TV, BS on the radio. Hollywood is telling me how to be. The BS has got to go. I love it. And then it just cooks till the end, and then they just leave the stage. That's so awesome.
So good.
Great way to go out.
Yeah. Strong choices.
Yeah, it's good stuff. I like that song a lot. Katie, so yesterday we were talking about these personality tests, you know?
Uh-huh.
And Matt Adocious pulled up a test on BuzzFeed because we were talking about which Game of Thrones characters we'd be.
Uh-huh.
So we both took the test. You came out Arya Stark.
I did.
And I came out Robb Stark.
Yep. What's up, brother?
Yeah, what's up? Robb Stark, I should also point out, at one time, Lord of the North.
Commander?
No.
But was Commander
King
the
of the North.
Night's Watch?
No. That's Jon Snow. Robb Stark is the brother who gets it at the, gets the, the.
At the wedding? Oh, God. People got to go to YouTube to watch that performance.
Yeah.
That was good.
Well, I don't want to give it away out there, but, oh, man, they all die. I don't want to give it away, but they all go to a wedding and they all die.
Yeah, but see...
The whole family. Everybody.
Literally everyone.
Everybody. The mom, poor Rob's wife, his unborn child, Rob himself, probably a couple other people die. I don't even remember. They all die.
Did you already say mom? Mom died.
Yeah, mom. Oh, mom gets it.
If you're on that show, you have to know you're going to die at some point.
At some point.
Yeah. No one's safe.
Waiting for the
That's
axe
what's
to
so
fall.
great about that show, though, because you go the whole first season and you're like, Ned, and they go and you go like you're watching, you're like, there's no way they're gonna do it. There's no way.
Yeah.
And then Arya,
You know what's great about that show, though, too? Well, there's a lot of things that are great.
Yeah.
But they do a lot of like cliffhangers, like did the person die? Right. Like episode to episode, and then especially season to season.
Oh yeah.
How you can tell if they died is on that show, when they kill you, they kill you.
Yeah.
Like, that's how you can tell. Like, I remember last season, it's like Jaime Lannister or something. He, like, falls into a lake, and he's like, what?
Keep going.
Well, you didn't see this?
No, I'm not. I didn't watch last season.
What? Oh, yeah. Jaime Lannister, he I don't know, he's like sinking to the bottom of a lake or the ocean or something. Yeah. And I was like, oh, he's not dead because like his head didn't explode, so he's fine.
Oh.
He'll come back. When they kill you, they kill you.
It's obvious.
Yeah, kind of
your
like
eyes just got gouged out.
Yeah, like The Walking Dead too. They do that as well. It's like it's like maybe a character will disappear, and you're like, oh, maybe he's dead. You know what I mean? But it's like, no, when they kill you on that show, they kill you.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They make sure that you know that character he dead.
He did though.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, Rob is no more. But the interesting thing, Arya avenged Rob in the end.
I love
You probably
Arya.
didn't see that part.
I love Arya.
Arya's cool. She's the silent assassin. She's
She
got her
is.
sword called Needle.
Needle.
Yeah. I'm always saying I'm not a nerd, but
I feel like you have to name a sword. Like if you've got,
yeah.
you have some. I don't know if I should say this. You have some
What? What?
blades.
Oh yeah.
Do you name names for any of them?
I got into a thing where like I just couldn't go to Home Depot without getting like a folding pocket knife. I don't know why. Like they're not like I'm not one of those like weirdos that has like, you know, Lord of the Rings swords hanging up in his house or anything like that. But like just the little folding, they look like little tactical, like some are small,
Practical.
some are a little bigger. Yeah, you just put them in your pocket, like just for like, you know, walking around the house, do projects that go out in the backyard. Just, I might need to cut something or whatever. They're not like
But do any of them have
crazy
names?
nerd knives. No, because they're not the kind of. That's not a sword. You know what I mean?
I have a knife that could use a name.
Really?
Yeah, I think you saw it the other day at my house.
I don't know.
It seems like it is a blade.
Yeah, but is it a knife or a sword?
It's a knife.
Well, no.
It's
you
a
can't-
knife.
You can't name a knife. You can name a dagger. But you can't name a knife.
Oh, I don't know that there's rules.
Yeah, you can't name a knife. You only name a sword.
Or a dagger.
Excalibur. You know what I mean? Kingslayer or whatever.
Sure.
That's cool. Plus, a sword's like giant, you know, big.
So there's rules to naming knives.
I feel like every movie I see where a dude's walking around carrying a sword on his belt, it's like cool and they look just like awesome, you know, Braveheart, whatever, like these just giant, like broadsword, you know? Mm-hmm. But when they're not using it, I feel like it'd be the most annoying thing ever to be hanging from your waist. Eh?
I feel like you wouldn't have very mobility. You
Well,
wouldn't have very much mobility.
especially William Wallace's sword in Braveheart. That thing's huge. I was like at the end of the movie when he throws it. I mean, that thing's like it's like 3.5 feet long, 4 feet long. Like, how do you walk around? It's dragging on the ground all the time. You spin around real fast. You take out a kid's leg.
Do you ever get used?
It's like just seems like the most annoying thing ever to walk around with.
William, ow.
Yeah. Hey, Willie, watch where you're pointing that thing. Jeez, you know.
But is it? What's the word?
How do you sit
what's the
down?
word? What's the word when the knife goes in the sheath?
Okay, well,
a great
YouTube's
word.
going to get upset if we say that.
It's a great word though.
All right, well, okay, I'll tell you. There's a sword,
Yeah.
a sheath.
I don't know if I said
You
the
know
right
what?
word there.
I'm going to say something that I'm probably wrong about, but that's never stopped me before.
And you're never wrong about
I think
anything, so that couldn't be
A
possible.
sheath is just for a dagger or a knife.
Okay.
A sword has a scabbard.
Ooh.
There's a fun SAT word. I'm pretty sure I'm right about this. But what you're saying is when you put the sword into the scabbard, you invaginize it. And that is a real word, everybody. You can look it up. It's not dirty, YouTube. You better not flag me. That's not a dirty word. You invaginize your sword by putting it in its scabbard. I'm pretty sure that's correct. Mm-hmm. Maybe you could say sheath too. I'm not sure. What would
Can
be
you
your...
invaginize your sheath? That sounds dirtier than.
No, you'd have to find a bigger sheath than your sheath. No, your sheath is your sheath. You get one sheath for each sword, right? You can't have like a multi-use sheath. Oh, yeah, I guess you
Multi-sheathed?
could. Wait, if you had to pick like one medieval weapon, if you lived in the medieval days of yore, what would your weapon be?
I think like a staff.
A staff?
Yeah, I like the twisty turny bang you in the face.
Like Donatello?
I guess.
Or Little John?
I don't.
A staff? It doesn't even have a blade on it.
Well, no, but you can still do a lot of damage. Here's the thing.
No, you could.
I play Dungeons and Dragons.
Wow, you're a real nerd.
I had to whisper it because I couldn't say it very loud.
I had a nephew one time try to get me to play Settlers of Catan.
Oh, that's an exhausting game.
It's like, I got like...
It's exhausting.
I got like an hour in. He was still explaining to me what like the hay was for or whatever. And I just flipped the board over and I said, I'm not playing this anymore. And he looked at me and said, Uncle Brett, I'm only 6. And I was like, I don't care. This game's boring.
It is.
I walked away.
I hate it.
No, I lost interest so quickly. he was like, no, you have to like mine for your metal, and then there's like this hay or
That's
like
exhausting.
whatever. I was like,
I'll tell you this though, Dungeons and Dragons is great.
I was like, hey buddy, why don't you just go grab the Uno cards and let's have some fun. Go ahead.
D&D is great because you're an actor. You're playing a character the entire time.
Ugh, no, listen, no.
No. Let me just.
No. Katie, I act for a living.
It's still
I don't
fun.
want to act in my leisure time.
No, it's still fun.
No.
Yeah.
No. Hold on. Your medieval weapon, we're going back and then we'll get there. Your medieval weapon's a staff?
I don't know. I just kind of said that. But yeah, you can do a lot of damage with a staff. I had a D&D character with a staff.
Oh, that's how we got there.
Yeah.
Matadocious?
I would just have to no bow and arrow.
Oh,
bow and arrow.
Oh, sweet.
Legolas. Look
Nice.
at you.
I like that. Boy Wonder?
Well, she said bow and arrow, and I kind of want to change my answer to that, but...
You could go crossbow.
Ooh.
Crossbows are cool.
No, but loading those are really hard. I got them weak arms.
So put it on the ground, put his foot on it,
Yeah.
pull it up with both hands.
Yeah, exactly. No, I was thinking, first thing that popped in my head is that stick with the little chain and ball.
Yeah.
See, I was thinking
a
about
mace.
the chain and ball.
A mace.
Yeah, I was thinking about a mace too,
Yeah.
actually.
A mace. That was what I was going to say, a mace. But if the sword was annoying to walk around with, the mace has got to be annoying to walk around with. And then if you have to pull it out quickly and the chain's all tangled, then you're like, just 1 second, good sir.
Your
Let
knees
me
are going to be all cut up.
Untangle my chain here. No, stop swinging your sword at me. I'm not untangled yet. I just want to live in medieval times so I can walk right up to some guy and do the glove across the face like, I challenge you to a duel. Boom. Slap him across the face with my glove. That'd be a cool move.
That would be a cool move.
Yeah. Wait, what were we talking about that I told you we couldn't talk about and then we'd have to come back? Dungeons and Dragons,
Yeah.
acting in your spare time. Oh, I know. You have a friend, a guy friend of yours, who had a birthday party where you all went to some dance studio and learned like a choreographed dance for this guy's birthday party. And he's like 30-something years old.
We did. It was fun.
And it was the middle of the day.
Yeah.
That was his birthday party? And what did I say to you about that? You were like, oh, you would have had fun there. And I said, no, Katie, I wouldn't have had fun there. That sounds horrible. He's an adult. I don't want to do that. And then you said, but Brett, you dance. And I said, exactly. For a living. I don't want to do it at a party. I mean, like the idea of a dance teacher standing up there and going, all right, everybody, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have flashbacks to like,
But you're there
school.
But you're there with your friends and everybody's like kind of tipsy and no one's any good, so you're just laughing at your idiot friends.
No, see, that's the problem. Like, if someone's up there going 5, 6, 7, 8, like, I want to hit it, baby. Let's do it.
But then you do hit it and you feel like, oh, I nailed it. And then all your
No, because I see the person behind me still not hitting it, tripping over themselves, thinking it's funny. Also, I don't like that.
you're just professional.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like when someone messes up something and then they like laugh at themselves and I'm like, stop laughing. Let's get this right. Come on, we're putting on a show tomorrow. No, I don't know. A mace. All these songs today have like these intros that are cool.
Building songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My Morning Jacket's awesome.
Oh, they're great.
People should have to YouTube some of their performances. They're really great.
They rock hard.
Yeah, they really do. Maybe like a spear.
Ooh.
Oh, what about the guy in the medieval ones that just carries that giant hammer? You know? Like the troll. Isn't that the troll in Lord of the Rings? He just has like a big hammer. Like a big sledgehammer. Sledgehammer? Sludgehammer? Sledgehammer? All right. This is One Big Holiday by My Morning Jacket. Thank you for watching on YouTube or listening to the podcast version of The Brett Davern Show. If you were listening live on Adobe Radio, you'd be hearing real music right now, instead of this message and whatever song this is. Sometimes the rules just won't let us play real music on YouTube or the podcast. It's not a big deal. Just putting it out there. Back with more show in a second. The Brett Davern Show's not only an awesome radio show, but you can watch episodes for free on YouTube. YouTube.com/The Brett Davern Show.
Brett.
Adobe Radio. I like any song that builds.
Oh,
It's great.
yeah,
I love it. This is a good music day. I like this one.
I do too.
The fans really knocked the requests out of the park today.
Yes, they did.
They did.
They did a
They
great
did.
job
Great.
with requesting
They did awesome.
music all week long. We'll take those requests.
Yeah, you guys, you can send in requests like anytime. Matadocious is all over the social media, so you just send it in. You just got to use the hashtag fan request Friday. So if you
Right.
tweet at us, you tweet at Brett Davern Show. Hey, I want to hear. I'd really like to hear. I'm trying to think. I'd really like to hear.
Come on, Ben, let's go skateboarding.
Hold on, I'm trying to think. I'd really like to hear 3 a.m. by Matchbox 20.
Oh, wow.
Hashtag fan request Friday.
That's a good poll.
So it has to be at Brett Davern Show. I'd like to hear Kryptonite by Three Doors Down.
Do they have to say I'd like to hear?
Fan request Friday. No, they could just put the song title in.
All right.
At Brett Davern Show. Norwegian Wood, The Beatles. Hashtag fan request Friday.
Yeah. Dinosaur Jr.
Yeah.
Hashtag fan request Friday.
Yeah.
Kill it.
I'm gonna stick with the Warhammer.
Okay.
I just smash people.
I like a mace.
You know-
Mace doesn't have the dangly chain, it looks like, though, as I was looking up photos.
What do you mean?
It's not, it's like a stick with like a spiky ball at the top of it.
Oh, what's the one we're talking about?
I don't know. I couldn't find that.
Oh.
But I did find that a mace was not what I had in my brain.
Oh. Boy Wonder, what say you?
What if? What's it called when like the whole world population thinks something's a thing, but it's really never happened?
Like the Earth is actually flat?
No. Like have you guys heard like the Berenstain Bears isn't spelled the way you think it's spelled, or like
What?
What are you talking about?
It's like a paradox thing. What's it called?
It's not a paradox.
It's like a word for when a good chunk of the population is like, no, this was a thing, and it was like, no, that never happened. You just think it happened.
I don't know.
I think it's how you just described it.
Anyway, what if that's the case for the spiky ball thing? It never had the chain.
Yeah,
I
maybe.
never had the chain.
Maybe it never had the chain. Maybe it just was made up on like some cartoon or something somewhere.
For a
don't
long
know.
time, Brett thought that I actually thought that the Earth was flat. Didn't you?
What are you talking about?
You.
What?
Didn't you actually think that I thought that the Earth was flat?
No, I kind of knew that you just like to mess with me. What's it called, Matadocious?
The Mandela effect.
The Mandela effect.
Yeah, it's
Like
when
Nelson?
you think everyone thinks that something is one way when in reality it was never that way to begin with.
Interesting. Why is it called the Mandela effect? Do we know?
Oh,
I don't know that
it has
yet.
something to do with him going to jail or something.
Keep looking it up. I want to know. Jeremiah texted in Mandela effect. Look at that. He was all over it.
Way to go, Jeremiah.
Wait, Katie.
Yes.
Hold on. Now you've got my brain going in two different directions. First of all,
Apologize.
the Earth is round. It's always been round. It will always be round. Kyrie Irving should not be allowed to go around saying that it's flat.
Yes.
And people shouldn't go around saying he's allowed to say whatever he wants because he's not allowed to say whatever he wants because the Earth is round.
And people listen to him, and he has a responsibility to not be dumb.
Well, yeah. But then when they ask someone else about, like, hey, did you hear about what Kyrie said? And they said, well, he's allowed to say his truth. No, the thing is, there is no his truth. There is the truth. And the truth is the Earth is round.
Yes.
All right. And if you want any proof that the Earth is round, just go blow a bubble in your backyard. It's round. The Earth is round. That's how you know the Earth is round.
I like your science.
Because the bubble is a sphere. By the way, when we say round, we mean sphere. Let's get real technical. Spherical. Because it's not a perfect sphere.
Spherical.
Oh my gosh, I hear the tweets now. The Earth isn't a perfect sphere. Yeah, I know, but it's spherical. All right? Jeez. All right.
What's your other
don't
direction
incense
that your
me.
brain was going in?
What were we talking about? Weapons?
Yes. Medieval weapons.
Oh, no, I was thinking that, like, a lot of people say, like, oh, I'd like to be alive during medieval times. Or,
No,
like, if I
thank
could
you.
go back to, like, a thing, Knights of the Round Table and whatever. It's like, no way. Life expectancy was, like, 23.
Yeah.
Like, you get a splinter in your foot, the next day you get gangrene, and the next day you're gone. Like, no thanks.
Yeah.
Everything seems like just a giant pain in the patootie.
The food was probably disgusting.
Oh, awful. They didn't have, like, herbs and spices
Everything
at all.
smelled bad.
They had to, like, yeah, like, they didn't even, they didn't have, like...
There's no place for your sewage. Ugh.
No. You couldn't get a California roll in Germany.
Oh, my gosh. No way.
No way. You don't want to go back to that.
No.
Now,
Although jousting does seem like a fun sport to
what?
be
It
spectator.
seems like the craziest thing ever.
Well, that's why it's fun.
Hey, I got an idea. Why don't you get on your horse? I'll get on my horse. We'll both hold these
Charging
telephone
each other.
poles, and then we'll just run at each other. That's the craziest thing ever. No way. No way. I mean, Heath Ledger made it look super sexy.
Didn't he, though?
Ooh.
Oh.
He invented the Nike swoosh as well. I don't know if people know that. But the knight that Heath Ledger was portraying in that movie, he invented Nike. Wow. All the way back then. Yeah.
Not the Greeks. That's just a myth.
No, he was the first one. He put a Nike swoosh on his armor, and he was the first athlete to wear a logo, to be sponsored. He was the first sponsored athlete. Was that guy. It's a true story. Everyone should look it up. It's a true movie. It's about the first sponsored athlete in the history of the world.
Yeah.
Sponsored by Nike. Yep. Paul Bettany's in that movie too.
Adidas tried, but they just couldn't get him in time.
Well, yeah, he didn't want to sign with them.
Yeah.
He could tell he was going rookie of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's advance the weapon conversation though to the zombie apocalypse. Now, if it happens tomorrow, so we're modern time, 2017. It happens tomorrow.
2018, yes.
That's what I meant. And the zombie apocalypse hits. So you've got the world is at your fingertips. You can grab anything you want out there to defend yourself. What are you going with?
Oh.
I know. There's a lot to choose from. Now remember, you got to hit them in the head. Let's establish what kind of zombies we're talking about. Let's go with Walking Dead zombies. So they're slower. They're not the running zombies.
Right.
And you got to get them in the head.
I think an axe.
Oh.
Because I think you get that right through the skull.
You get the great sound effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little, hand-to-hand combat. You have to be closer than like a gun.
Yeah.
But the thing is, if I had a gun, I want a gun also, but like main weapon.
Yeah.
I think I would go axe because you know for sure that you got him.
It's pretty good.
Or a gun, I would like second guess myself. You got to double tap, obviously. But if you have an axe, then you're not wasting bullets.
Yeah, no, guns.
And
guns
it's
are
not attracting
loud.
more.
Yeah,
exactly.
Loud. Yeah, you got to go with something silent.
I think an axe.
Yeah.
What are you going with?
I just said you got to go with something silent, and then I wasn't going to go with something silent.
What were you going to go with?
Weed whacker. Weed whacker all day long.
Over a chainsaw?
Yeah.
Why?
Weed whacker says you're a little crazier.
To the zombie that just thinks about brains?
And to the other people out there who aren't zombies who are trying to take my food too. I've seen The Walking Dead.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, not only am I going to be able to take out zombies in a really awesome way with a weed whacker, it'd be awesome. And you get to hold the weed whacker upside down, which my dad would never let me do when I was a kid. But now Dad's a zombie, so I'm holding the weed whacker however I want.
Yeah. Safety first, this.
You can't tell me what to do anymore, Dad. You're a zombie.
Yep.
So I get to hold it upside down. That's perk number one. Perk number two, the unforeseen perk, is that all the other people out there who haven't turned into zombies yet, when they see me going at a zombie with the weed whacker, they're like, that guy's crazy. Let's leave him alone. We
would, I would like to adjust your weed whacker to have metal.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, of course. If it's a zombie apocalypse, I'm going to take some time, get out a welding mask, get out my TIG welder, go to work on the weed whacker a little bit.
Make some modifications.
Yeah. Now, the only
You just can't have the plastic. It would hurt, but you got to, get some
plus
meat
you'd have to
your...
stand there forever doing it, But now, you do bring up a good point with the making noise, though.
Mm.
So, I don't know. I have to work that one out. Boy Wonder, zombie apocalypse weapon?
Honestly, have no idea. I definitely can't be a gun.
No.
Because it needs too many resources.
Gun with a silencer?
No, it's just...
It's
you
bullets
You
is the
don't
problem.
want to get caught without bullets. or jamming because you didn't clean it.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Like too much work.
You know, everyone loves Daryl in The Walking Dead. You know.
Oh, he's the greatest.
I mean, he's
I was gonna say like bow and arrow or like.
Well, here's the thing though. Here's what I was gonna say. Like,
Reedus.
he's awesome. Norman Reedus, great
So
great
good.
actor, cool character, all that
Cool
stuff.
dude.
Yeah. Totally. I agree with
Call
all
me
of those
Norman.
things. But crossbow in the zombie apocalypse, not so practical. I mean, like, as Dan pointed out earlier,
you were in a-
reloading that thing.
Yeah, but he's
pain
used
in the butt.
I mean, his forearms have got to be.
All right.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, not a quick reload on that thing. And sometimes in that show, he gets that thing loaded pretty quickly.
It's
And
true.
he's also like an incredible shot with that thing in the show.
I'd say more so bow and arrow, but you gotta have a team in front of you. You know,
Yeah.
like you can't just be like one man in it.
You're the back row.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're the first line and the last line.
Matadocious,
You know what I'm saying?
you got an idea?
I'm sticking with bow and arrow.
You're gonna still say with bow and arrow.
Yeah, it's my go-to.
All right.
Also, Weesam
Oh, sorry.
chimed in
Yeah.
on the medieval.
Yeah.
Mr. Weesam.
He said Merlin staff.
Oh, but,
See, I go
but
staff
is he
too.
attaching magic to that?
I mean,
It's
it's.
medieval.
Yeah. You took the words out of my
But
mouth.
I'm saying, so if he has Merlin's staff, then he's now a wizard? Or is he saying he's just gonna fight with the staff?
Weesam, tell
I would
us.
say he's a wizard.
The guy in Walking
Weesam
Dead.
in real life is a wizard.
Yeah, absolutely.
The guy in Walking Dead who uses a staff is pretty awesome.
Yes.
He uses a staff as his weapon, and they go through that whole episode where you're like, "That's a great
He
episode."
trains
by
the
way.
young
yeah,
kid,
the,
yeah.
the older guy like trains.
Yeah.
No, You're talking about. No. You're talking about the guy who trains the young. I'm talking about before that. They have a whole episode that shows how that guy got trained when he finds the guy living alone in the cabin. Anyway, whatever.
I think I know
We're
what you're
gonna
talking
get
about.
into it.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
That show does a good job of going back in time, and then you
I
go.
think though with that
they
show,
stretch it out.
they kind of do show the best weapon to have in a zombie apocalypse, and that is a tiger. I mean, if you're gonna pick a weapon, you might as well have a Bengal tiger by your side. That's a wrap, everybody. On another edition of the Brett Davern Show. Jeremiah texts in bazookas. That's funny. A lot of noise, though. Thank you out there for listening live on Adobe Radio, subscribing on YouTube, or listening wherever you get your podcast. If you like what you heard, just tell a friend.
Tell him.
Say goodbye, Producer Katie.
Goodbye. Happy weekend.
Producer Katie is on Twitter and Instagram at Katie Leclerc. I'm on Twitter and Instagram at BDav. You can follow the show on any social media, including Facebook at Brett Davern Show, or go to brettdavernshow.com for archived episodes, photos, and much, much more. Today's guest, nobody, can be found everywhere.
At the Brett Davern Show.
No, I just meant there's nobodies everywhere.
Oh, there are. One of the four of us is one too.
What?
Huh?
What?
What?
What do you mean by that? I don't know what that means. You can explain that after the show?
Yeah.
It's a kind of a very Arya thing to say. You know, the man with no face is nobody. The girl is... What did she say? The girl is no one? The man...
Yeah. The girl
Right?
is
When she's
no
getting
one.
trained, it's like... Oh, somebody's going to tweet me. I'm in trouble. I've
Help us
lost
out,
my
people.
I've lost my nerd status. She's like...
The girl is no
yeah,
one.
something about that.
Yeah.
The girl is no
Girl
one.
has no name.
The girl has
girl-
no name.
there it is.
Thank you, Matadocious. Quick to the Google. Good job. All right. Yeah. All right. Well, all that's left to say is, once again, for Katie and Boy Wonder and Matadocious and Jeremiah and the 818 and the 816 and the 44 and the 425 and the 44, who all texted in the emojis, among many other people. I'm Brett, and I'm reminding all of you to be kind and don't use your medieval weapons on each other. Take care of each other. That was our show. Good night. I gotta admit, I stopped watching the show after Glenn.
Maggie?
After Glenn. Poor sweet Glenn.
I know. Poor sweet Maggie.
That really upset me. Wait, what happened to Maggie?
She lost her husband. She's pregnant.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. All right. You scared me. I stopped watching, so I don't know.
Yeah, stopped too.
Good night, poor sweet Glenn. You were my favorite.
That show.
That's all for the Brett Davern Show this week, but fear not. Brett and Katie will be back live Monday morning on Adobe Radio, starting at 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific.